So a lot of anime shows can have a lot of silly, goofy, dumb kind of deaths, but objectively speaking, in my opinion, I think the absolute dumbest death, like the most nonsensical, stupid death in anime history, goes to Kuina from One Piece. This is from chapter 5 of One Piece. Chapter 5 came out 1997. So you're telling me Oda could potentially be still waiting to reveal a character death as dumb as this after what, how many years?
2017, 18, 19, 20, 21,
25 years. After 25 years, is there going to be a revelation revolving around this character's death? Because if not, it is dumb. It is so dumb. I need to go and share this. But then also, I'm gonna look through other series that have really dumb deaths and see how they compare, because I don't think none of them compare to how dumb the death of this character is. So let's go down and have a look at this, okay? So this character, in case you guys somehow stumbled onto this video not knowing what One Piece is or anything, hello. Other than that, she wanted to become the greatest swordsman, super strong, because women aren't seen as strong swordsmen, unfortunately. That was the dream. And then for that to be the case, right, to have this massive, really great dream. Like, this is a fantastic dream, right? At age 11, Kuina had become the dojo's strongest trainee, unbeatable by any other. So this 11-year-old girl was a sword saint. She was a prodigy, right? She was a really strong swordsman, that she had a lot of high hopes that in the future she would become someone really fantastic, right? And it really broke boundaries of how strong women could be. And it was a really nice message, right? Notably, she met 2,000 bouts against the next strongest trainee, which was Zoro. Zoro in future being the right-hand man to the future pirate king, Monkey D. Luffy. So this is quite significant, right? This is quite a significant detail here. She had won every fight, 2,000 bouts against Zoro, and she won all of them. Despite this, her father maintained concerns that males would naturally surpass their swordsmanship, sowing a bitter anxiety within her. So that was the message, right? She was a sword saint, she was a legend, she was doing so well, she was so strong, so well at her craft, and that Zoro kept losing to her time and time again. But the message was that despite how she was being a woman, that she would never reach the strengths and the ceilings that men could. And so naturally you would expect that she would break through that and be a fantastic message for every sort of other reader, like young girls, young boys, anybody reading the story. Eventually, Kuina accepted a fresh challenge from Zoro to fight with a duel with genuine steel swords. She brought her family's sword against Zoro's own blades and won once again, so adding to that story once more. However, she celebrated little, as Zoro cursed his weakness. She confessed her own insecurities, including her dream of becoming the world's greatest swordsman, at her jealousy that Zoro, as a male, could pursue it where she could not. So again, adding to that story of women not being able to hit that ceiling, so that really added another layer to the story. At first shocked, Zoro furiously rejected Kuina's reasoning and insisted that only effort and skill, not birth, would decide their standings as swordsmen, and whether he would ever be able to defeat her. His faith heartened Kuina, and together they made a mutual vow that one day, one of them would become the world's greatest swordsman. So that's a fantastic, heartfelt story that Zoro, even despite losing to Kuina again and again and again and seeing her insecurities, understood that she could make it, that she could become that greatest swordsman, and them having that pact was a really powerful moment. And then just as they said that, right? This is no sort of joke, fast forward thing. This is exactly what happened afterwards. Unfortunately, this would be their last interaction, as Kuina accidentally fell down a staircase and died. On seeing her lifeless body, Zoro tearfully accused her of breaking their vow. He then swore anew to become the master swordsman that could fulfill their mutual dream. I understand there is a multiple messages you can make with this, right? On one hand, the message is that everybody, you know, everyone's life can end in an instant, right? No matter how much you train, no matter how much you prepare, no matter what you do, anything can happen and your life could just go, right? It can be a very important message on the mortality of us all, how fragile our lives are. There's an important message you can have with that. But this was building up to something really, really great. Like, you had someone that could have been a massive role model for a lot of young girls to become a really strong swords person, to break boundaries and be a very heartfelt message that had a lot of good meaning behind it. But she fell down the stairs. It said that she accidentally fell down the stairs. Like, what? That is so incredibly dumb. That is so stupid that you couldn't even think of something else to do. You couldn't think of something like she did something heroic. She did something brave. She fell down the fucking stairs. I just can't. I'm sorry. I just can't. I think that this is the dumbest, the single dumbest death in anime manga history. I'm sorry. We're going to watch this video together, right? It's the top 10 WTF deaths in anime, and I want to see where Kuina lists on that, because she is on this list. I don't know what number, but if she isn't at number 1, that is a disservice, because I don't think anything else compares to the stupidity of this death. And again, if she somehow like is alive and this was some ruse, I believe it should have been revealed by now. Considering that it was shown in the 5th chapter of One Piece, that was 25 years ago. With that being said, I'm going to go and jump into this video and see whereabouts Kuina tops on this list. If she's not, it's wrong. If Kuina does not top this list, that is incredibly stupid. Also, JoJo's on there. JoJo is a fun time. She has to be number 1. She has to be number 1. If she isn't number 1, that is stupid. That's a big man. That is a big boy. It do be cuffing season. Now you can see with a lot of these, it's all just dumb, like silly, funny deaths, right? Like dying of shock, all that sort of funny business. That's why it makes it so much more impactful that the way that Kuina died is just objectively stupid. How is this 7? How is it number 7? There is no fucking way. She was looking for a sharpening stone and then stop. Just stop. You know what? I'm done. I'm fucking done with this video. I'm done. The fact that this is number 7, I don't want to see any more of these. Okay, fine. Okay, let's go to number 1. Let's see what number 1 was. Okay. See, it's a stupid, funny death. I'm done. All right, I'm done with this video. I can't think of any death objectively that is dumber than Kuina's death. If you can think of something else, please let me know in the comment section, because I just think that there is no other. I'm out. I'm out. Bye.